Hi, I'm Doris, and this is the Knit and Purl, P-E-A-R-L podcast, episode number 6. Thank you for coming back if you have been here before, and if you have never seen this face before, first time watching, thank you for coming. I hope that you will gain some good information and some good entertainment, and that you will come again. If you find anything that is noteworthy and that you might want to see again, please thumbs my video up and subscribe to my channel, and keep coming back. Comment if you want to tell me information, and if I said something wrong, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you. You can find the show notes to this podcast on the Knit and Purl /doris.blogspot.com. And again, the Purl is P-E-A-R-L. I am One Fine Cow on Ravelry and Twitter. I am One Fine Design on Facebook and Etsy, E-T-S-Y. And I am Doris M. Smith on Instagram. Okay, we have a Ravelry group, which is the Knit and Purl podcast group. And we now have 16 members, and it was 3 more from last week, and although they didn't introduce themselves, I'm going to introduce them as best I can with the information that I stalked and found. Have Faith okay, let me say that again. Have Faith is the first one, and she is from Spokane, Washington. Her name is Karen, and she has a podcast called the Stashless Podcast. S-T-A-S-H-L-E-S podcast. Really good. I watch it. And then we have Christy Rose, who is Christy from Louisiana. And we have One to One, who is Carla, and she's from Illinois. Hi, neighbor. Missouri, Illinois. Yeah. Also, I have 29 YouTube subscribers. And I just want to say to the 16 members, 15 including me, of the Ravelry group and the 29 subscribers, thank you so much. Keep watching. If you haven't yet joined the Ravelry group, come join because of what we have going on in June. You have to be a member. We have in June the June Green Craft Along. And the Craft Along rules are that you must be a member of the Knit and Purl podcast group to enter. The craft must be a recycled, reusable materials. And it begins June 1st, which already started, and it will end, obviously, let me look at the calendar, June 30th. And you can have as many entries as you have finished, or many entries as items finished. No chatter on the contest thread. There will be a chatter thread, and there is, and you must have fun. And if there are more than 50 entries, there will be a second prize. And also, the end and final thing is we can also reopen the craft fail thread if we need to. So the prizes for the June Craft Along, I'll just show them again. I'm just going to show the prizes, and then if we have more than 50, the first winner will get to pick which one they want. So the first one is this beautiful paisley, or I guess it's called paisley, flowered bag from 31, which is a company of bags and organizing stuff based on Proverbs 31, the virtuous woman. The company was based on that. And it's just a small thermal bag. You could take snacks to the beach in this. You can take your lunch to work in this. You could use it as a sock project bag, or a notion bag, or a makeup kit. Whatever you want to make, whatever you want it to be, it can be that. Brand new, never been used, just me fondling it is all. The second prize is, I guess it's a wine cozy thermal, or a whatever size, a bottle this size, to take to a picnic, or to, you know, the person's house you're going to as a guest, you know, bottle of wine, a beverage to keep it cool. Like I said, it's a thermal as well. It's thermal. Never been used. From 31. The winning the first winner gets to pick which one of these projects they want. And the second one is only available if we have 50 or more entries into the craft along. I enjoy doing recycled stuff, making projects out of recycled materials. Stuff, it won't go to the landfill. Well, it might eventually go to the landfill if people get tired of looking at it. But, you know, stuff with recycled magazines, recycled plastic bags that you get at the store. Something that you could do with them besides throw them away. I like that. So that's why I thought that having a June craft along, green craft along, would be a kind of a cool idea. I hope you all join. So far we have 2 entries, and they're both from Cindelin. Keep it up, Cindelin. Very awesome job. Come on, you guys. Let's do something. Thank you. Like I said, if you haven't joined the group, you must be a member of the Knit and Purl podcast group to participate. Okay, on to stash enhancements. The one major staff enhancement is that my Christmas present finally came. The ladybug is here and has gotten a lot of love. Yes, it has. And you will see that in my finished objects. So other stash stuff. Well, I had to go to Knitorious to pick up the ladybug, and the owner and the people provided me with oil for free. I got a free thing of oil. I got a free Lazy Kate that goes on the ladybug, and I got a free, what do you call it? Some fiber. And the fiber's already been spent, but I'm not done with it yet, so it doesn't count as the finished object. So they were awesome. They were awesome. I recommend Knitorious to anyone who's looking for a local yarn shop in St. Louis area, because those people are awesome. Like I said before, not only do they have a wide selection of yarn and friendly customer service, the store is beautiful. The yarn is beautiful. Oh, I could spend all day there, but then I would be broke. Okay? So another thing that I got stash-wise is a second ball of this stuff. What is it called? The Barocco sock, 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon sock yarn in the colorway 1463, matching this because it's gonna be another hitchhiker, and I needed it. It needs to be a hitchhiker. Okay? I don't know when, but that's what this is for. Also, since I have a spinning wheel, I got some fiber. It is Malabrigo superwash merino or pure merino wool in the colorway Noob. So it wasn't a very pretty braid, however, I wanted to look at it up close and personal. So I took it apart. Isn't that gorgeous? The blues, the greens, the whites, I can't wait to get it on the ladybug. Okay. Put it away. You don't want to felt it, Doris. Whoops. Keyboard. Sorry. Put that up. Okay. Let me put this away. Okay. Onward and upward. I think that's all of the stash. Story of the week is the ladybug. We're going to continue on the ladybug because it's the most important thing that's happened this week. I'm going to start by telling you how I became interested in spinning, and that is starting to watch podcasts when I got my iPad around November, December. I started watching knitting podcasts. Became more and more enthralled with knitting, plus hearing spinning stories, seeing people spinning, watching tutorials. I kept telling Ted, I think I want a spinning wheel. And he was like, I don't know. So I got that if you heard the story in episode 4 of my drop spindle hell, or was it 4 or 3 or whatever? Well, I bought this spindle from the Etsy, and it didn't work for me, and so then I kept saying I want a spinning wheel, and Ted's finally like, you need maybe to learn how to do the drop spindle, and let's see about getting you a drop spindle that works. So that's the Notorious, going there, finding, getting to spin on the shacked high-low drop spindle. And then going there and playing with Sandy, who is the owner, her spinning wheel, the Ladybug. And Ted's like, what you need to do is you need to go on that group that you're on and ask those people that you watch, what is the best spinning wheel for beginners? So I ended up messaging Laura from the Knit Girls, and Leslie, and asking them what would be the best first spinning wheel. And of course, they said either the Ashford or the Landrum or the Ladybug. My heart has been set on the Ladybug all the time. So finally, before I went to Notorious, I was trying to find people that I could go and look at their spinning wheels. There's a spun silver or something, shop website in O'Fallon, Missouri, but the lady was like, we're closed and I can only do it by appointment only. And when I was on vacation, she was not available. And so then I went to another yarn store in Florissant, which is where I work. I called them. No one was available. There wasn't a convenient time that I could get together with them. I was just like, I'm at my wit's end. And Ted said, did you call every place? I thought, well, as far as I know. And then he said, look, and I looked, I found Notorious, I called them, and Sandy says, of course, you can come in and play with my drop spindle, my spinning wheel right now. And so I did. And that's why I, talked to Sandy. I got to spin her wheel. She gave me fiber without even a question about cost, and, wanted me to spin with her wheel. And I mean, that's what drove me and made me get a wheel from her shop, because they're just so open and welcoming and informative, and it's just such a beautiful place. So that's why I went to Sandy and got my Ladybug. Also, when I got my Ladybug home, I thought that I could just spin. I could automatically just spin. Well, no, I can't. My frame of reference was the drop spindle, and I learned on YouTube, how you spin and then you park and then you draft. Well, that's different than a spinning wheel. But I tried to do it, and it was a disaster to start with. So, again, I went on YouTube and found a tutorial on beginning spinning with a wheel. And I found the Knitting Blooms Tina, who had an awesome tutorial on beginning spinning on the wheel. It was awesome. She suggested that, again, that you sit down at the wheel, you find a comfortable spot, and you learn to treadle. So I did that. But then she said, okay, another thing, you just want to go ahead and spin. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I just want to spin. And it wasn't working. So she said her friend encouraged her to just do the motion of spinning, treadling, spinning, and just learning to feed the yarn into the wheel and doing that motion, muscle memory motion of feeding the yarn into onto the bobbin while you treadle, learning that motion. And I did that. And then I just said, okay, I'm ready. And I just started spinning, and it was wonderful. And I could do it. Then I'm still thick and thin, still, but it was like, okay, I'm actually doing it. And it was wonderful to watch my hand and watch it drafting and watching it go into it was wonderful. Thank you, Tina from Blooming Knitter, or Knitting Blooms. Awesome. And thank you again to the people at Notorious. I will have many hours of joy spinning my own yarn. Thank you so much. And like I said, if you're struggling with a new spinning wheel, you're not getting anywhere, you're spinning your wheels, so to speak, I suggest going on YouTube, finding the Knitting Blooms and Tina's tutorial. It's very, very informative, and it's very relaxing to watch her spin. I attain to her spinning. Okay, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Onward and upward. Before we go any further, I do want to apologize for if you hear babies crying in the background. The grands are here. But I didn't want to get out of practice of filming every Thursday. So I'm filming. I hope I'm doing okay. So, finished objects. I have the yarn. What did I do with the tag? Here it is. The yarn that I finished spinning and plying. I'm trying to get it where you can see the colors, the light and the color. Let me flip this light up so you can get a better look. Maybe. There it is. It is it's called FabJoy Fiber, and it is a tri-color blue face luster in the colorway stained glass. Get it where you can see it again. There you go. So it's been spun and it's been plied. And what I did with this is I spun it on the wheel, one portion, and I wound the one that was on the drop spindle onto a spindle, a bobbin, and I plied it on the machine. Not bad for the first time spinning and plying on the wheel. Now it awaits its bath, its thwacking, skeins, and whatever else. There you go. That's the one finished object. I only have two. My second one is... trying to keep this together, sorry. Hi, I'm back. My craft-along, one of my craft-along projects. It's a magazine paper bowl. I used the decoupage that had the yellow tint, and then I oversprayed it with the shiny sealant. Remember, it's not a bowl for water. There's a hole in it, and it's paper glued together. It's a decorative bowl. My one, it's not the most perfect. It had been a while since I made one, and I forgot. Sometimes it's a little hard to roll it. So that's my finished object. All done. Okay, it's very fun. I mean, to use things that you're going to throw away. Use them and make something pretty. I have one that I have my stuff on on my desk. This one's just plain. I don't know. I think I might like the plain one better. I might like the plain one better. I don't know. By the way, Mom is in there with the baby crying. Okay. No worries. Okay. Finished. Our works in progress are the same from last week. In my Joanne Knit Spin Farm bag. And I have a couple bag sisters out there. One is a member, and both of them are members. Helen from the Sprightly Knitter has one exactly like this. And another member, I can't remember her name. She also has one from Canada. Okay, and this bag is my Hitchhiker. I've gotten a little bit further since last week. I like the way it is pooling. I like the pooling, and doesn't bother me at all. And we are on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 teeth now. I don't remember how much I had last time. But I've gotten some progress. And I found out, I thought I was so smart and was able to follow the pattern with no trouble. And then I reviewed the pattern and realized that on the way back from decreasing here and going back across, I was omitting the knit front and back on this side for a while. But you know what? It's just going to stay that way. I'm not going to rip it out. I'm not going to do it. It's just going to be what it's going to be. But I just love the way it pools. Just love it. So that's that. Hopefully it'll be getting more love this weekend. I hope you can see that there's a little progress. I should start marking my stuff so I could, show you my progress. And whoops. I'm sorry, I keep going out of frame. I'm hitting the... Okay. This, again, I hope you can see the progress on the baby cardigan. The garter yoke baby cardigan. I've got almost all of the body knitted before you go to the garter on the bottom. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of wonky with the pattern. And this is, I didn't tell you that. This is Leading Man Fiber Arts DK weight in the colorway Royalty. There we go. So pretty. And then, of course, since I got the spinning wheel, I haven't been knitting as much. I'm sad about that, but I'm planning on knitting while I upload this little bugger. Okay, that's all the works in progress. The dishcloth is still sitting there, not getting any love. I'm trying to finish, I want to finish the cardigan and then start another sock and finish the stuff that's in the works. I feel really weird about having stuff just hanging around. I want to get it done. So that's the plan. So now we're going to move on to the Pinterest find. And the Pinterest is I'm sorry. I'll get it up here. I found projects to kind of go along with the recycling from the June craft along. This is a plastic, or what is it called? I'm sorry. How to make a Plarn bag, recycled bag. So it gives a pattern, and it gives you links on how to make Plarn, and it's a crocheted pattern. I thought it was cute. Something I want to do. Very cute. And on to Stumble, and Stumble is another recycled thing. I didn't find any educational stuff this time. It's going to be educational in the way that we can, protect our environment and recycle the things that we normally throw away. Okay, that'll work. Stumble, stumble. And I tried to keep it open so we wouldn't have the disaster we had last week. And this is recycled plastic bag sandals. I'm going to make, my plan is to make a pair of these. And again, it has the pattern, how to make it. I think that is so cool. And does it have a link on how to make Plarn? Here is my picture tutorial. So we're going to go to the picture tutorial. How to cut. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be big enough. And avoiding the... No. The pictures are really small, but it does have how to cut the plastic bag to make Plarn, and how you join them, and then hang on. That's just that part. That's just the picture on how to make Plarn. Okay, so let's go back. Oh no, I lost it. Shoot. Anyway, I guess we're gonna do this. It says it's recycled plastic bag sandals by My Recycled Bags. I'm gonna go to Safari and type in My Recycled Bags.com. Go. Well, it goes to her website, and there's she's making some different ones, and it says for the first pair, you click on that, and there it is. So there it is. You can find it by going to your browser and typing in My Recycled Bags. Recycled bag sandals. I'm going to make them, and before June is up, you will see them. How to cut the yarn. You make 2 soles, and this is for ladies size 9 and 10, medium. And I'm trying to see what the materials are. A K hook, crochet hook, and approximately 40 plastic grocery bags. And it gives you a place to click on to show you how to make them. And then it's just the pattern. And it's a nice pattern with a glossary of, what do you call that? Abbreviations. It's nice, and I will be making a pair of these, okay? So, that's all I have for you this week. So, comments in YouTube. tell me, YouTube people, make a comment on this in the box below, down below. There's a place where you can put comments. Tell me what your first, if any, recycled projects you have done or will be doing. If I get enough comments, there might be a drawing. So give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Ravelry people, I want to start a thread on the projects that you're working on. Show me your projects. I will be doing that tonight. That's it for now. See you later. Thanks for coming. Bye.